She's honest.
I'm not your child and I'm not your friend. That's all in court. Goodbye.
This is Justice with Judge Mablean.
All rise. Both parties raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Okay.
Yes. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Mablean presiding.
Thank you. You may be seated. In the matter of Mario Talton versus Lamar Singleton. I'm laughing. I had to chuckle when I read this. It was funny. You blaming him because your fiance called off the engagement.
Yes, ma'am. Called
Okay.
off the engagement, and he owes me $1,490 plus he needs to talk to my ex-fiance to try to work things out because he ruined it by violating the bro code.
Okay, so tell me how he ruined your engagement. And what's the $1,490?
That is the cost of the ring that I bought, ma'am.
Oh, you want him to reimburse you for the ring that you bought your fiance?
Yes, ma'am, because I can't return it back to Walmart. It's the 90-day receipt is over. So he owes me for that.
Okay, how did we get to this point?
We got to this point because, well, I've been with my fiance, my ex-fiance, about 5 years, Mia. We have a great relationship, but you know, I admit in the past I was a little player, but I'm getting better, Judge.
So you still a player, but you slowed down on the play.
I slowed all the way down, but just this one incident happened, and I don't want to be considered a player all the time. I am a changed man, and I do want better for me and my future.
So what was the one incident? You finally got engaged to a woman who's related to you?
No, she's not related to me, Your Honor.
So how you all up in the mix?
Yeah, so when he first introduced her to the family, you know, we were all there, my mom, his mom. We kind of...
So you related to him?
Yes, that's my cousin, unfortunately.
Oh,
yeah.
The two of you are cousins.
Yes.
And he said the bro code, that means you were close cousins.
Yeah, so...
And you used to hang together.
Yes, all the
So
time.
you were a player too at one time?
I was, but I'm a changed man. I have a wife and kids at home, so I'm not on the type of stuff that he does anymore.
So you want him to have a wife and kid?
I mean, it's his choice. He does whatever he wants, but just know, I mean, I don't want him dragging me into any of his situations anymore. So that's
So you used to be, the two of you used to hang together, and all of his little playing and the different women he hung out with, you got to know him because you were his brother and hanging with him. So you don't want to be in that anymore.
Yeah. So whenever he would have issues with women, you know, they're calling me, texting me, asking me, following me on Instagram, different things, just saying, hey, what is your cousin doing? Who was this girl he was with? And here I am constantly having to come up with lies every single day. So
no, you don't have to come up with lies, because your answer to each of them should be ask him. You don't have to answer any of them saying, what is he doing and who is this girl? It's none of your business. You say to them, ask him, not me.
I mean, it was part of the bro code.
Thank you,
That's something that we stand for. That's something we stand by.
What?
The bro code.
Covering each other lying?
Covering each other's lies, not putting each other,
But I
throwing each
want you
other
to
under the
understand,
bus.
you didn't have to, you chose to.
I did choose to.
Okay.
Yes,
So is
ma'am.
that why you're upset with your cousin? Is
Upset with my
because
cousin because he got on the line.
How?
He's now considered a hater in my book
What did he do?
because he snitched on me. He
Oh, he
told
snitched on you.
He told my fiance that I was with another woman at that party that he invited me to.
The two of you were at a party, and you went out with another woman?
I saw my ex there that was at the party, and we ended up leaving and going back to her place and being naughty, of course. And he knew about it, and he told on me.
How did he tell? He just walked up to her and said, my cousin was out with another woman. Did you know it?
So what happened was,
Yeah, tell me what happened.
I got home a little late that night after the party. My girl was suspicious. So when I went to sleep, she went to my car, got my keys, went through my car. She found a Frito-looking long press-on nail that females wear these days. Found it in the car. I didn't even know that the girl left it. And next thing I know, morning I wake up and she's hitting me with pillows and telling me how wrong I am, how I thought you were a changed man, and I see you're clearly not. And I spoke to Lamar. You should talk to your cousin. And I was dumbfounded on what actually she was talking about. And she was like, "Yeah, just talk to your cousin Lamar. He told me everything."
Coming up on Justice with Judge Mablean.
And that's when I finally just said, you know what, forget this. This is who he was with. This is what they had gone and did. Because, like I said,
And then you just snitched all the way.
Mario Talton, who is suing his cousin, Lamar Singleton, for intentional harm.
So now, cousin Lamar, what did she tell you?
She basically told me, well, she asked me, where was he at last night? Because I told her, again, me and Mia, we're close. So she asked, where were we last night? I told her that we went to a party that my friend was having. He unfortunately ran into his ex-girlfriend there, and he took her back. Well, she took him back to her house.
So you told the girlfriend all of that?
Yes, I told.
Why did you feel the necessity to do that?
I just told her where we were. I didn't exactly tell her that where he was and all this other stuff.
But I just asked you, what did you tell him? You say, I told her he was gone with his ex-girlfriend.
I told her that after the fact that she told me that she had found a nail, the nail that he was talking about in the car. And that's when I finally just said, you know what, forget this. This is who he was with. This is what they had gone and did. Because, like I said,
and then you just snitched all the way.
I did.
That's wow. Now, why did you feel it was your place to tell her that instead of just saying, go ask him what he was doing?
Because he was just gonna lie, and she was gonna stay in that situation. And me as a man, I have a daughter, and I don't want her to go through the same thing that Mia is going through with this man. So I just got tired of it. Plus, like I said, I'm friends with Mia. I'm cool with her. So even if they weren't in a relationship, I would still be close with her. So once it got to that point, I'm just like, you're my friend. I need to stop lying to you. So hey, this is what the deal is.
But I'm your brother.
I don't care if you're my brother or not. I'm still
cousin. We like this.
I don't care how close we are. At the end of the day, what you're doing to this woman is wrong, and she don't deserve that.
But before you even spoke to her, you should have came and talked to me first, and then said, you know what, this ain't right. If she comes to me again, then I'm gonna tell her something, so I could have been
She's
warned
been coming
at
up
least.
to me for the past 5 years. What are you talking about?
Ever since they've been together, she's
Ever
asking
since
you
they've been
questions.
together, this man has been a dog.
But you haven't snitched on him.
I haven't been, yes. There was one time an Amazon driver came to his house to deliver a package, and some things happened with that. There was another time we were...
Don't tell on him. I don't want to hear all that.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, we don't need to hear no more snitching.
I don't want you to tell on him. So the girl broke off the engagement.
She called me the next day. Well, after she was hitting me with the pillows, woke me up, was mad, grabbed all of her stuff, moved out, told me that I spoke to Lamar. He told me everything. I was really dumbfounded, and so I ended up speaking to Lamar. He told me what happened, and
why were you dumbfounded? You knew Lamar knew what was going on. You were dumbfounded that you were told.
After all these years, Judge, I would never expect him to say what I actually did, because he always kept up for me. I kept up for him when he needed to be covered. Or we was each other's coverers.
So you didn't expect that he would snitch on you like that, huh?
Especially not when there's some money involved.
What you mean money was involved?
She gave me back the ring.
Oh.
Look at this beauty. That cost me $15.
So now you wanted him to pay you for the engagement ring because the engagement was called off because of your conduct.
I admit I was wrong for the conduct.
You were.
But I admit that he was wrong for stepping past my conduct and getting into my personal dwellings when I'm trying to be a better man.
Yes, you really are trying to be a better man. That's exactly why you were out with your ex-girlfriend when you saw her, because you trying to be a better man. And that's exactly why you still out there, you say it now, because you trying to be a better man. Stop lying. You're not ready to settle down.
Exactly.
You're not ready to stop playing around. You might as well just stay single. So he did you a favor too, because you would have ended up in divorce court and having to pay a lot of other expenses for a divorce lawyer and all of that. So now he saved you all that. But I'm not going to dare ask him to pay you the cost of the ring because your girlfriend gave the ring back. Give it to another woman. Keep it. Give it to the
I'm
next one.
supposed to keep this for memories in order to do better, right?
No, you're supposed to keep it and say, I am going to hold on to this ring and not give it to another woman until I am totally committed.
Yes, ma'am.
And if you're not totally committed ever, then you'll die with that ring.
Exactly.
But you will always have that ring as a memory of what you lost because of your foolishness.
True.
And every time you look at Mia doing well and all with another man and enjoying her life, you're going to look at that ring and say, damn,
Could have been me.
could have been me. You know?
Yes.
So yeah, keep it to remind you
Yeah.
of the stupidity
Give it.
and what happens when you act like you act. And no, and every time you are with a woman and then you go pick up another, you say,
Yeah.
That
look at that
ring.
ring.
There you go.
Look at that ring. Mm-hmm.
Thank you for
Just put it away. Just put it away somewhere until you're ready to be committed for real. For real.
I keep it close to my heart so it gathers warmth.
Nah, if you keep it close to your heart, you're gonna lose it.
Exactly. Go
Drop
give
the
it.
game.
Go give it to that manager you met at McDonald's.
Oh,
You
wow.
still snitching, huh?
Yeah, letting it all out on the table.
I know you're a married man now, but I got some stories of my own. But I'm
Oh, we better quit while we're ahead.
I'm not gonna
Judgment
go down
for the defendant.
Judge Mablean has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's claim has been denied.
I just wanted this to be an eye opener that what he was doing was wrong, and maybe he'll listen to me in the future.
And I appreciate my cousin, even though he, I don't abide by the snitching, but I do appreciate him for caring and trying to look out for somebody that I love.